What is up, guys? My name is Ernest Page from Performance with Page, and you join me once again for another What Really Happened Here. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are dying to know what exactly happened here. I tell you, one guy that isn't dying to know is that guy by the white gate over there, because he doesn't seem to be caring. But we'll get into the video in a second. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. And let me just also start by saying I hope this guy's okay. I hope he wasn't really out, although that did look pretty bad. And I get asked by a lot of people, teach me how to handbrake slide. I don't have access to those facilities anymore. The tracks are closed at the moment, but they are opening up soon. I actually used to have a drift school back in the day, believe it or not. And this guy here, if you would like, I would love to organize you some handbrake turn lessons. Maybe you don't even need lessons. Maybe you just need to work on the timing, clearly. But please get in touch with me. Let me know that you're okay. And let's hook up and chat, and we can see if we can hook something up for you. Okay, so guys, without further ado, let's go and see what really happened here. Okay. Nothing to see here so far. Now, this guy is super excited. That guy that we just heard there. Let me see if I can turn him up a little bit. He's super excited, right? Just listen. Wait. I mean, listen to that. That is pure excitement. Why? Because this guy's done shit like this before. Everybody has that guy in the neighborhood. Everybody knows that guy in the neighborhood that does some stupid shit. Okay, that does the handbrake turns and the slides and the fucking wheel spins and shit. There's always one of those guys in the neighborhood. I think he's that guy. I think he's got a reputation for just doing crazy shit. So everybody was like, right, Jimmy's coming down the road again to do some crazy shit. That's what I think happened here. Here we go. Silence, total silence. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so number one, why is the camera guy not even flinching here? The camera guy doesn't even flinch. He's literally like, doof. Now, let me be the first to say that I always complain when the camera guy flinches. We all do. So kudos to this camera guy, because he did not even bat an eye. He kept that shot in frame the entire time. He's got a future in TV, if you ask me. So let's unpack what happened here. Okay, car came around the corner very fast. He probably was going to make it if he didn't hit the handbrake over there. Yeah, he probably would have made it. He would have maybe just hit the curb and the exit, but it wouldn't have been so bad. But, oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, check out the car. Hit that tire, hit that back section there. That's a pretty high up pavement. Anyways, okay. So, let's get started. Guys, just to give you a little background about myself, I've been in the stunt industry for a couple of years, and I've done many movies and commercials as a stunt driver. I also drifted a little bit. So, I like sliding cars around, and handbrake turns is one of my favorite things to do. There are two types of handbrake turns, okay? The first one is when you're driving in a straight line and you pull the handbrake up and the back wheels lock up and now the car's still going straight. That one you do if you want to swing the car around at 180 degrees. Okay, so you pull the handbrake up, the two back wheels lock. Now they will want to overtake the front as soon as you turn. So then what happens is you turn the car a little bit and the back of the car steps out like that, and the car will rotate 180 degrees. That's the way number one. Okay, that's not what he did here. Way number two is when you're driving towards the corner, you turn first and then you pull up the handbrake. Now we're specifically talking front wheel drives here now, right? There's other ways to do it in the rear wheel drive. So you first turn into the corner and then pull up the handbrake, which is what he did here. Now you do that if you want to go into a 90 degree, or you want to handbrake park the car into like a bay, or like do a full 180 into a bay. If you want to do the first one, you do if you just want to change directions and go back the other way. This one you do if you want to maneuver the car into a space or into a gap or something like that. He did the right version, but the timing was all off. So if we're looking at this space over here now, right, and you don't want to be flippant driving in a space like this, guys. There's pedestrians over there. Imagine there was somebody walking around that corner. Imagine there was somebody walking around the corner. Now, again, I have too been guilty of this. I've paid the price, and it's not a good idea. I'm not saying that I've never been guilty of doing stuff like this, guys, but it's not a good idea to be doing this in a residential area. So, anyways, he takes the corner, and if we go back over here, up until that point there, everything's fine. He would have just driven. Now, if he really wanted to handbrake slide into this corner, into this road, he would have had to handbrake slide over there. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, but by that silver gate, like a car length or two back, he would have had to handbrake slide over there, so that by the time he got to the road, the car's facing like that. So the entry point would have needed to be way earlier. And it's a timing thing, man. And this is the problem with doing stuff like this on public roads, is that your timing is not 100% on if you're not used to doing it like this. On a track, there's so much space, you can practice the timing. I taught a 40-year-old lady librarian once. Super timid lady, like she spoke quite softly. I taught her how to drift a BMW 325i. And simply because of practice and getting the timing right. Okay, now do this, then that. And it works. And this year is simply a case of not getting the timing right. So if we go back here, let's check again. Taco, man. Oh, no, that was too late, bro, man. That was way too late. Like, the way you did it was cool. What was he trying to park? Maybe he was trying to park it against the pavement. No, I don't think so. Yo, no, guy, the timing was completely off there. Just for the record, that car looks like, yeah, that's weird. He's got the old back bumper and the old rear tailgate spoiler with the new cub grille and lights, and bonnet looks like it, but old bumper. So I think it's a T-car, like a 1986-ish T-car. And if it is the very first car that I got caught for stealing from my sister's 1.6 GLS T-car like this. Now, I did all the stuff that this guy is doing in this car and a lot more. Sorry, Glennis. But, yeah, I just got lucky to get away with it, man. That's a cub back wheel over there. And luckily, you'll be glad to know that he didn't ruin his back left mag completely, because it wasn't a mag. Now, apparently the guy hit his head somewhere and he was dazed. I hope he wasn't knocked out, but he was more than likely dazed. Now, the camera guy is telling Nadim to go help him. Okay, so I can only assume the camera guy is very committed to his job as cameraman, and I appreciate that. Like, the last thing you want is, you know, that shot where the guy's running up to the guy like that, and then it cuts off before they get to the car. Out of respect, I understand, but nobody wants that. This guy's doing his job. He's staying in frame. He's like, Nadim, I'm busy filming you, bro. You need to go help him. But super calm.
Yo. Ek heb gekop na die man die appel. En die appel. Hy's uit.
Ek sê dit vir julle. Yeah, I told you fucking guys not to do that. See what I mean? I knew that guy done it before. He definitely was doing shit like that before. And the speed also, man. Yes, the speed was super high into that corner, bro. Like, that was a very risky move. So now you've got the aftermath of this accident, right? You got Nadim that clearly doesn't want to go help him. You got someone in the background shouting, I told you guys not to do this. And then you got those two guys over there going in the shops saying, yeah, no, actually I'll have the bread and the milk, eh? What is he getting there that's so important, man? That guy was really craving a chocolate or something, eh? He was really craving a lunch bar. Yo, they don't even look bothered, eh? Shit. At the end, you see somebody walking over towards him, showing to go help him. And again, I really hope this guy's okay. But this wasn't the right spot to be doing this in, bro. That wasn't the right spot to be doing this in. I feel like...
Niet zo autistische. Wat ook niet. Emma. Kom in.
Oh, so there as well. At this point here, right? He's accelerating here. And you can hear, so the car's pushing the nose this way. The car's already pushing the front of the car wide, right? If he wanted to get the car to swing, you would have been off the power, pull the handbrake, and he might have just hit the pavement with the rear wheels. But because he's accelerating so hard there, he's going to hit the pavement like that. Yo, I felt that.
Ek heb sy kop na die man nie hapo.
I felt
Nie
that.
hapo. Hey.
Yo, anyways, guys, thanks for watching, guys. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and let me know if you guys, what you guys think happened downstairs, and let me actually, you know what? Tell me a story about where you cocked up like this. So I'm gonna tell you guys a story where I messed up with the handbrake turn. Let me think. When did I mess up with the handbrake turn? Okay, there was that. Oh, yes. Oh, and my friend Roper can confirm this. Young and Stupid Ida, 1987 year to Conquest. Yes, that was the 87 Conquest, or 88, I think. I had two of them. So the first one was a 1.3, I think. The second one, yeah, something like that. Anyways, so I had a Conquest, and the roads were wet, and I used to have a reputation for wanting to slide my car everywhere, because I was stupid, and that's what I did. And I came around the waterfront circle when it was still a circle, so this was a long time ago. Middle of the night, it was about 3, I think, in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was on my way to watch the Formula 1 with my friends in the waterfront. So remember when we used to go with our friends out? Yeah, it was then. Anyway, so I came around the circle at the waterfront, and again, I've done handbrake turns all the time, and I did handbrake turns all the time, and I just got the timing completely wrong. And as I pulled it up, I just felt the car do this, and it whipped around all the way around like that, and went backwards up the pavement, bang into the pole. Back of the car's all messed up. It's got a dent, the wheel is buckled, the car's fucked, right? And the wheel is sitting like this, and I managed to drive away. So now, remember, I'm on my way to the Formula 1, right? And my best friend is there at the time, Roper. If Roper watches this, he can confirm that this happened. Driving to the waterfront, get to the waterfront with a fucked up car. Now I sit down, and it's the Adelaide Grand Prix. I'll never forget, first race of the season. I'm not that big into Formula 1, but these guys were. So you get there, and I remember sitting down and just like, when you just stare like that into the distance. And everybody's like, yo, man, are you okay, bro? It's like, yeah, I'm just tired, guys. I'm just tired. And my car's outside, fucked, right? I sat through the whole Grand Prix because I knew if I told them, these guys were going to tease the shit out of me. And I just wasn't. I was too fragile to deal with this thing. I love that car. So I drove home, started the process of getting the car fixed. And then I told my friends like 2 days later or something. And they were like, what? And then, they haven't really spoken. Don't really talk about it. Because we would have been talking about it to this day if I told them on that night and they went to go see the car, like, we thought you could drive, all that kind of shit. I would have been, yeah. My friend teases me to this day. That same friend, Roper, teases me to this day about beating me on Gran Turismo in 1999. So you understand the dynamic here. Anyways, that's my story of how I fucked up trying to do something stupid at a handbrake turn. What is yours? Tell me sometime, but guys, don't do it now. Go to the track. There are places that you can. So yeah, guys, please tell me where you fucked up doing something stupid and why you won't do it again. So guys, for those of us that have lived through this stuff, for the rest of us, just please tell us why, when you did something so stupid and why you won't do it again. Dude, seriously, get back to me. Let me know, hit me up on Facebook, YouTube, whatever. And then we see if we can make something happen. Stay with some driving, some handbrake turns or something. I don't know. Cheers.